Well, I hope you can hear me. I have no idea if you can hear me or not. We've had a bit of a day today. We set the bar quite high. We didn't. I say to kids, I say, don't just aim high, but aim higher than high. Aim as high as the sky, whatever. And we wanted to push the envelope. We didn't want Zoom bookcases. We didn't want the same old rubbish as everybody. Well, same rubbish as everybody else. It's not about rubbish, is it? It's about the content everybody's doing. But we want to inspire our kids, and we wanted to do some really cool stuff. And we got a new system in. So if you've seen what I've had here before, I used to have 3 laptops and mixing desks and all sorts of stuff. And basically, it's all just been replaced now by this system here. So this is what I've been driving tonight, this system. So I've got a laptop here, which runs some really powerful software for running TV shows, basically. It's Sky and those people use it. I've got a monitor over there that was running my StreamYard. So for example, over here, if I want to put a comment up, I can just type a message here, because I'm here at the moment making an apology for everybody who's really stepped up today, because we've had to cancel tonight. We had a massive power failure. Basically what happened was all the lights went out, all the power went out. So basically I'm not in Coventry, right? I'm actually in a spare bedroom in Paddington. This is my spare bedroom, believe it or not. I've got a mirror ball up there. You can see my reflection in the mirror ball. And we were doing a 3-day festival from here, and we've got this new kit. Yesterday it became clear there were a couple of little issues, and I could hear echoing, and it wasn't right, and there was going to be feedback. So at 2 o'clock in the morning this morning, we got some tech support from somebody who helped us for 2 hours. He was in LA, because LA obviously was still up. And he had his 4-year-old son running around banging his ears. He had his wife there. And this guy is like a don. He's a don of this stuff. And he gave us 2 hours of his time. And he configured everything. Now, if anybody says, oh, can't you just get it working, do it on Zoom? So these are the audio settings here. So those are just a few of the audio settings. Every channel has got its own audio, and you have to map it and patch it. And I'll be honest with you, by the time I got to bed this morning, I can't pretend I really understood much of that. So that's all the audio stuff there. We got it working. You know, I was dreading it. I went to bed at 5. I was up at 7. Yeah, we're burning the candle at both ends in this party, that's for sure. And it went really well. You know, today was a bit random with the school, but we had a great time, and there were children there that said some amazing things. Oh my goodness, blew us away. And that's all on YouTube. You can see that. Daryl Wakelam has made us this beautiful cardboard model of Coventry Cathedral, which we used to inspire the development of a set, and I can't even find that graphic. So, and it was just amazing. We had Chris Sullivan chatting with Rankin Roger Jr. So if you know the beat, Rankin Roger passed away 2 years ago in March, and his son Roger Rankin Jr. came on tonight. Really inspiring young man, just brilliant, talking about his work, his art, his music. He connected with Chris Sullivan. We then had Jude Yawson on, who co-authored Banksy Stormzy's book. Banksy Stormzy, there's a Freudian slip, if ever there was one. Brilliant book, read that. So we had Jude on. Jude had a whole bunch of people lined up. We had 2 DJs. We had a drum and bass DJ. We had somebody who's going to do some bit more sort of rappy, and I forget the words, I forget the genres. There was some hip-hoppy thing going on. Monique from Cardiff, who's just wonderful, really great. She stepped up to support us for our bid for the Festival UK 2022, which is very contentious, but we want to get communities doing this. We're doing this, we're learning the hard way. We're doing this so that everybody can be inspired, everybody can have a go. But what was really sad, really, actually, what it was ironic, really, was that we were playing a video by these guys. This is a school, Cardinal Newham School in Coventry. And they had made the most beautiful film and song about anti-knife crime, basically, called Pray for Peace. And it's just wonderful. And I've just tried to play it again, and it's not going to play, is it? Because nothing's working tonight. So that's the crew there anyway. So we did that. And then we had a power cut. All the power went. And basically it's that beast there, because that computer there, that beast It's it's so powerful. It's actually got two power supplies under the desk under there somewhere. This is Yawson. There's two big power supplies there. So basically, it tripped my power out. The whole house went down. So what I've had to do is I've had to run an extension lead here, and as you can see, I've got all the cable out because when you run a lot of power, you can't leave it on the drum. My wife's decided to start hoovering, which we won't go into. So basically, I've had to pull the plug on the night. So all I want to say is thanks to everybody. I mean, I make a bit of a point of modeling not fearing failure to young people. Nobody was hurt. What tipped it over the edge for me actually was that I got a text tonight to say my dad had had a fall, and I thought the best thing to do would be to knock it on the head. That's the dad that found that book in an autumn bookshop and gave it to me. So we'll be back tomorrow. We're going to launch a rocket inspired by Homer Hickam, inspired by that book. And at 8:30 tomorrow night, come hell or high water, we're going to see the church tower of Coventry Cathedral take off. We're going to see Coventry rise again. We're going to see this country rise again. We're going to see this world rise again, because creativity knows no borders. We're going to do this together. Thanks for sitting through this nonsense. I just wanted to apologize to everybody who has stood by me tonight, who's done what they can to make this work. We'll be back. We're not going to bed until this is working. Thanks very much for checking it out. Now, do you know what? I've got a feeling there's a way of playing videos in here, actually. Let's just have a look at this. Yes, there is. Look, there's a way of playing videos. So why don't I try and find you all a lovely little video? Yes, let's come back. In fact, there are two videos I'd like to show you. So basically, I'm installing a couple of videos. There are two little videos I'd like to smash out to you now, actually. If you've just joined, we've had to cancel this evening because we had a massive power cut. You've just missed Coventry Cathedral taking off. This is the practice. Tomorrow night, we're going to see it actually take off for real. Believe it, it's going to happen for real. I'm just uploading some videos, and that's taking a long time. I hope that's not too much. Oh, no, is it there? No. Oh, we can have a countdown. Look at this. Look, we can have a countdown. How cool is that? So we've got all sorts of cool stuff. I've just installed a video there, which is actually quite a big one. But there are two things, actually. Yeah, there's two things. I'm going to show you two little videos if you're still up for it. Maybe there's something better on Netflix. I don't know. I'm going to show you a very special video that the school had made through a connection. It's a classic example of how art connects. Cool, I'm installing that video. It's taken a long time to upload. Good Lord. That always take that long? Maybe I should have just done a screen share. I don't know. Do you know what? I'm so kind of burnt out with it at the moment, I must admit. Yeah, because if you just, we can try and do a screen share with that. Let's have a look. Oh, no, it's in. Okay, that one's in. That's a really short one. I'm just going to play it. There's a lovely thing that happened earlier in the weeks. We're collaborating with Joseph Cash Primary, which is a primary school here in Coventry. Amazing head teacher, Helen Nelson, really collaborative, really up for it. And if you know anything about schools are really under it at the moment. They're getting they've got a massive amount of pressure from COVID, as have lots of people, of course. There's been a lot of negativity kicking around this week, particularly towards school leaders. We won't go into that now. But what was really lovely was get this message this week.
Hello, Joseph Cash Primary School. I hear them on your wall of fame. Things that make Coventry famous. Well, I thank you for that. That's brilliant. I grew up not far from where you go to school, and I went to school not far from where you are. You see, anything can be achieved if you try hard enough. These are difficult times, and I know it's hard, but stick in there. Maybe you'll get your own wall of fame. And thank you, Joseph Cash Primary School.
So I've got to tell you, that made today worthwhile. That was lovely. So that's Pete Waterman, who had a production thing called Stock Aitken Waterman, did lots of hits. I think they broke Kylie, Yaz Anyway Is Up, a lot of that stuff. Or who's that male singer? I Could Be So Lucky, whatever. All that stuff. And I used to do a bit of DJing. So there's a record box there. I've got about 10 of those record boxes somewhere. So that's 12-inch vinyl. We've got a mirror ball up there. Tomorrow night we're going to have a disco. Come hell or high water, we're going to have a disco. You better believe that. And Pete Waterman's now into railways. He's into steam trains. Believe it or not, I've got a steam train over there. That you might be able to see, that little steam train on the shelf over there. So that was a lovely little message. But I'm just going to play out now with the craziness that we started today with. There's an amazing guy who I met 6 years ago. We did an event in Liverpool. Stephen Faulkner has been making films for us for 5-6 years now. An absolute legend from down there in, where is he, Dorset or Wiltshire or something like that? Somerset, I don't know. Stephen, you're a rock. You're an absolute legend. And thank you for throwing this film together for me. Enjoy this. We're going to be back tomorrow morning. We're going to be here at 10 o'clock. I don't want to do it in Zoom. I don't want to do it in StreamYard. I want to do it on this kit because we've got to get this stuff working. We're going to do this properly. Yeah, we're going to make this absolutely rock. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for putting up with my blubs. We're going to be back. We're not going to let this defeat us. And sleep tight. Good night. All right, yeah, you take that down. Darryl, where do you want the cardboard? Okay, mate, take that then. We're flat out here at Joseph Cash Primary School up in Coventry. We've got to take this whole Tracy Island down because Darryl Wakelam has built us a cardboard cathedral that we've got to build here on the playing field for our hashtag Coventry weekend. Hashtag Fun Day Friday 21. We've got a whole day of activities. Prince of Wales School in Dorchester, we're doing a live link to a rhinoceros in Wales that you're going to be able to learn how to draw. We've got a whole load of stuff that's been curated by Jude Yawson, who co-wrote Rise Up, which is Stormzy's biography, and we've got DJs and MCs late into the night. Saturday is our hashtag Art of Community 21 Day, which has been co-curated by the amazing Sandra Godley. Darryl Wakelam is going to show us how to turn the cathedral tower here into a rocket that we can launch Saturday night, and Tyre and Cardboardia's live linking in from Russia to show us how to build our own cardboard parade. And we're delighted that the Art and Culture Minister, Caroline Dinage, is going to join us on Saturday to say a few words as well. Saturday night, we've got DJs, we've got discos, because we're going to be dancing under the world's second biggest mirror disco ball. Rob the Bank's got the first one, you wouldn't let us borrow it. Friday, Saturday and Sunday, Chris Sullivan's going to be doing his fire pit chats. Friday night with Rankin Jr., who is the son of Rankin Roger of the Beat. Saturday, it's Neville Staples, one of the first members of the Specials, with his partner Christine, and Basie from the Selector. This city is going to show the country how it can rise from the ashes again and take us with it. We've had enough of all this talk about whether our kids are going to keep up or not. The challenge is us keeping up with them. And Sunday is the hashtag EvolvedEd21 co-conference, co-curated with this legend, Professor Stephen Heppel. We've got amazing tech. That means if you want to perform, if you want to read, you want to sing, you want to play, you want to perform, 1, 2, 3, 4 of you can video call in on a green screen and we can put you on our stage. So download the brochure, hashtag Coventry21, a 3-day community art festival for all our kids and all our futures. Be a part of it.